Hello there everyone, this is I am Mark 3 and welcome back to Production Line, where I am once again feeling rather foolish. I was wondering why my importing system led to mini supply stockpiles. It turned out I was researching the entirely wrong thing, so darn it. Yeah, I wanted faster resource imports, and then even faster resource imports, and then super fast resource imports. So those are the ones which would fix what's causing issues right now. Though, as would faster overhead conveyors, I think. So let's actually cancel out of that. Get faster overhead. There's predictive stock control, which reorders resources at the start, not the end of the production cycle. So that's it'll, as soon as it starts a production cycle, it'll order the parts which it'll use in that production cycle to be imported to it, which is all good. So, right, this is our fifth and final part of this mini-series. And I haven't gone sneezing for a while, so I think I'm okay. But we are working quite well. We do, however, have a fair amount of mid-ranges stuck in line, so insufficient features. Insufficient features is a fairly significant thing as far as these guys. It's 20% odd. Insufficient features is a bit of a grumble for the mid-range ones, but we have been getting new technologies. In fact, yeah, we just unlocked another thing, so we can get more features involved on everything, just to make them all that much better. So, let's go ahead. The budget range, I'm going to increase you once again to be 24.5k, so you're still budget, you're pretty darn pricey though. Let's include a car alarm. Let's make them super duper, you know, we're going to make it secure. This is a basic car, but they're not going to be able to get into it too well, so, you know, it's going to have a basic car alarm installed. Yes. The mid-range. What's the price range does that go up to? It goes up to 45k. We're going to make it 44k. It doesn't have anything we don't want, but we're going to install leather seats, the car alarm. So it's going to include everything. Actually, let's make it like 40k. Yeah, 40,000. So 8,600 profit on that, 23,000 profit on that. But we're going to include a bunch of extra features. So the question is this going to be a good mid-range? I mean, it's high on the price for mid-range, so that's what remains to be seen. Actually, we've got so much money, we can actually afford to install. I should have done this sooner. Facilities, research. Isn't there a... Yeah, there's a research office in here as well. We actually want power plants. Actually, no, everything's stalling because of the lack of research. So the research center is a bit more expensive. I don't actually have that tech. There we go. So I've spent like 500k on that. But on the bright side, things are looking up a little bit. There we go. Faster research imports. Look at how many things are required. But faster import, then I queued up faster resource conveyors. But at least this should be helping a little bit. Oh yeah, good. This one's actually waiting. This one's all working okay. Right, let's check the market. Uninstalled features, car alarm, leather interior. Discounts. Can I set... Oh, I can't add a new discount. Discount... Oh. Hours spent in showroom before discounts. If the car it's been there for 12 hours, then we'll add like a 20% discount to it. Car's known defects. Car lacks universal features. So yeah, if the car lacks features, it's like 10% off. If it has defects, it's another 10% off. If it's been there for like, let's say 24 hours, then you get an additional 20% off. I'm being generous here. I'm willing to sell things at a lower price as long just to shift it, you know. Oh, here we go. Missing upgrade. Leather interior. Leather interior. Buy that. Yep. Upgrades. You're also missing leather interior, so let's get that sorted out as well. There's also... Yep, there it is. Car alarm. Upgrades. Central locking car alarm. So that entire section is stalled, which might be why it was actually working properly. 2 minutes 30 though. That's a bit slow. Let's get an extra robot upgrade. Extra 10 seconds off it. You're a bit slow. Extra robots. You're fine. Okay. 4 minutes 30. So yeah, I'm installing some extra robots on these just to get things down a little bit to about 2 minutes 10 average. So like this was a bit slow, so I'll install that and that to get it down. 2 minutes 12, that's okay-ish, but yep, that drops it straight down. I'm just going back through the production line now, just finding out what I've got. Oh. Accept loan, yes. Whoops. I was spending all the money on upgrades and I didn't actually check. Silly me. You're okay at that. Wait, why is your fitting fuel tank requires 4... What? Undercarriage is 2 minutes. Did I make a mistake even back here? 4 minutes to fit the fuel tank. Damn it, I did, didn't I? I totally did. Yeah, look at this. I've got a bunch of stuff here. We're making too many mid-rangers. %30 off. So if they've been there too long, it's going to be massively cheap. 8 per hour, 7 per hour. So there is interest in these things, but it's a work in progress, honestly. But still, the fact I've actually got this over here at 4 minutes is like, why does it have that? Did I really just misread it when I put the thing together? I must have done. Fit the axles. Fit the drive shaft is a 2 minute process. Undercarriage, fuel tank 4 minutes. Whoops. Okay. Right. That means I need to knock out... Well, these guys are the body shell parts, so... Body frame, fit body shell, that's a 3 minute one. The fuel tanks I need to double up. As they are, it's not working to specification. Not that I can actually keep up with it. That's the point, actually. I can't even keep up with, like, half the production rate, so I might as well not bother. Oh, well. I can produce the things, I just don't... I can't import the stuff fast enough to do it, you know? Also, I noticed the task time has increased on this thing. It used to be 2 minutes, now it's 2 minutes 18. Even faster resource imports, thank you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh. We don't have the research. We don't have the technology. Let's get things we can install at the electronics section, if we can. Convenience features, electric windows, no. Sat nav. Maybe? Automatic windscreen wipers. We can get Bluetooth. Also requires dashboard spec for a touchscreen interface. Well, apparently I'm still one of the very few that includes in-car music, because it's rated as very rare in all things. But let's go ahead and get some more stuff there. So we'll do that, and we'll also, because might as well, we've got to go, we are the good guys, we are going to go into QA, enhanced inspections, reworking. So we will reduce our defects. I mean, look at this. We've got 20 odd cars now sitting there waiting because they don't have features, mostly. Our quality is pretty low, but we've got a bunch of defects turning up. I mean, look how many have marked as defects. There's also the fact we're not really selling too well. More cars in this market than you have customers. Reduce production or grow the market using marketing. Marketing? Well, we've only got 2 customers for that. I think our perceived quality is badly affecting it. Was it 2 to 7? Fine, let's go ahead and set our schedule. So it's 6 to 2. There we go. That's the ratio we're going to be making things in. I never did design, did I? I never did design. Look at all these cars just sitting here waiting for stuff. Oh, wait a second. What was that on the import section? Requested the nearest object regardless of origin. Oh, hang on. Research completed. Bluetooth. Right. Prefer local. Locally made objects never import from outside the factory. Locally produced in the factory if there are any, otherwise import it. So, oh, so I can tell it to only use in-house made stuff if they're available. So that's what that means. I was wondering. There was this tech I researched, which was there somewhere. I know that's specific, yes, I know. It was in here somewhere. I think it was under processes. There was something about import. Here it is. Import priorities. Unlock capability to set import priorities on production slots. When I realised I had misresearched, I wasn't sure what that meant exactly, but I think I've just found it. So I can tell it to how if there's local materials, it'll prioritise that instead of. I can tell it to prioritise locally made stuff or to only ever use locally made stuff, which is great actually. Because it used to be that to control that, last time I played, I had to separate the resource lines so that only the stuff, my car production line would only ever have access to the stuff which I made locally. Because otherwise it would just import from whatever was nearest. Not that great, honestly. But it seems that that has actually been fixed. Good on you, devs. Good on you. Also, I need to... Ah, there it is. Yes, mass deletion. I'm going to leave the power plants where they are, though, must admit, because I do need those. But yeah, look at this. We're still importing a lot of stuff. Maybe I should build a stockpile. Let's build a stockpile. Though a stockpile, it doesn't fix things if we can only... Well, it doesn't fix import rates. It's like stockpile will have locally stored resources. Just place via stockpile. These can be used as intermediaries between resource importers and your own manufacturing slots and the final destination. Think of those configurable mini warehouses, ensuring the production line never runs out of resources, triggering a gas pause in production. Oh, I'm having many pauses in production. Oh, we can configure these now. Oh, that's bad. Okay. No, actually, it's really good. It means I'll just have to set it up, but basically, unfortunately, it's not suitable for what I want. Right. So a stockpile, it would keep a stockpile in. Like I could tell it over here, I could tell it to import to keep a stockpile of like lights, for example. Actually, that might be quite useful to do. And it would do that. And then the local places would request from the stockpile, so the stockpile would immediately supply this stuff as really high speed. And then the import site will refill the stockpile. So it's like an intermediate step. Oh my god, I've got too many cars in. Underpriced for this segment. Good. Producing more cars than you have customers. How do I do marketing? I get the feeling that might be useful. Oh, staying in business is your number one concern. If you want to push your business skills that much further, there are a number of special CEO awards you can qualify for if you reach important company targets. Don't expect much in the way of a bonus if you don't hit these. Keep it simple, keep it clean, keep it affordable, keep it rolling production line. Sell 1,000 cars with no extra features. Uh-oh. I'm not going to make that one, no way. I've got extra features and everything at this point. How do I do marketing, though? That's what I want to know. Marketing? Where's marketing? Take a screenshot. No. toggle little display. Vehicle warning notices. Next slot, not. Whoops. There we go. I accidentally had half of this not working. Not that it matters, we just don't have the ability to import stuff that fast. Maybe I should... This part's having problems. Let's actually separate this bit. There we go. Conveyor connected. Resource importer. We'll reconnect this resource importer to the conveyors over here. There we go. So this section will now get resources flowing in from over there. At least that'll speed it up a little bit, but we're still making way too many cars. Also, the ones with uninstalled features are what's causing issues. I can't... Can I... after I change the design, that seems to cause a problem. Like, the car's missing features are a massive problem. Customs per hour 8. Customs per hour 7. Let's drop the prices on these models a little bit. You're good. You are not good. Let's drop you down to 30,000. So, like, that's a quarter off the price. So, our mid-range ones are now definitely much better. Total time 5 minutes. That's okay. We've got production issues all over the darn place, so we're okay. But we need higher speed rails as well. I don't know. I mean, this is my total production line, and it's producing everything I need and more. That's why I spent so long in the previous episodes just working on it. You know? I was adjusting it and getting it all sorted out. But... no, I don't want power plant, I want research. Oh, achievement. And $500,000 revenue in a single hour. Woohoo! We're rolling in money. So this single production line is handling everything I've got, and it's operating... it's a severe resource shortage, so it's having a lot of resource issues. So it's actually running way below capacity as well, and it's already handling everything I could need. Upgrade... oh, let's upgrade all slots. Yay! Alright, so this research screen, I can just tell it to auto-upgrade everything to be able to do that. That's great, actually. So, one really well-built production line, and this, by the way, is a mid-range production line, really. It struggles quite a bit. But one really well-built one can actually be fitted out to produce many, many, many cars, because you've got overall control of the designs. If you use these designs, then it'll automatically outfit where needed. And that is a massive improvement over how it was before. Though, of course, apparently I'm not selling my budget model anymore. My budgets are having problems. Well, 30% discounts is okay. Let's check my market. I'm producing more cars than I've got customers. I'm making 4 per hour. I've got 7 customers per hour, but I'm only selling 3 per hour. Yeah. This production line is basically oversaturated like hell. It's producing way too many things. And that's because I'm not making enough different models. What if I was to include a new model? I mean, I'm getting some new doodads. Okay, I've got all the new doodads I'm going to get for now. Let's include a new... create a similar model. With banana yellow. Sedan... the sedan high range. Right. We'll include Bluetooth. Yes, we'll include voice recognition software. Yes. Sorry. And this will be a expensive range. Oh, unresearched features. So there's common features here which will detract from the value of my car, it seems, if I don't have them. Power steering and cruise control. So those are expected features which I lack. So that's what it means by expected features, I suppose. And then once we get the sedans up to 100,000 each, then it still lacks those two common things. Though actually the leather interiors feature becomes expected as well. So I get what it means. Like, yellow ones are expected as standard in the class. So my cars, I just don't have the stuff for it, basically. Archive this model. So I can't. I've archived that. I don't think I can unarchive it. So it's now gone. But that's okay. The fact is I just haven't been able to keep up. Maybe I should have researched better research facilities. Like, where would that have been? Maybe under admin? Processes? Honestly, half the time has been trying to figure my way through this. Oh, here's marketing. It's in the area it's in the admin area where I'm working. Ah, here's research center as well, also in admin, and there's body design for getting other car types as well. Again, stuff that I've not done because of the high research costs involved. But this production line is optimized almost entirely for like a 2-second turnaround per car. So it produces cars really quickly, it just can't import things fast enough for the most part. I mean, look at this section is also overloading really badly. So the problem is that I was just like really rusty, so I built it like a really bad tangle. Upgrade all slots, thank you. I built a really bad tangle, honestly. Like, I packed it all together without thinking about things. Like, honestly, if I was to do this again, I would have researched factory expansion first, and then I'd have built it out in this direction. And I would have gone, like, said, oh, there's 3 down here. Like, you know what? I'm going to do an import slot per section. So there would be an import slot just for these, an import slot just for these, an import slot just for these. So, you know, this entire section is like, it's trying to feed all this stuff. Actually, no, that wouldn't have worked, would it? I mean, I've even got some of this stuff importing off this one down here. But even so, it's still not enough, so... There we go, we've got administration sorted out. It's trying. It's doing its best, bless it. But it's still struggling quite a lot on some of the imports. One thing I must say, though, they have done an amazing job with the music. I love this music. I've not mentioned it until now, but the music is also new since last I played, and it is amazing. What are you importing? You are importing door panels. Let's tell this mini stockpile to add door panels, and let's see how this works out. I want you to maintain a stock of 8 door panels. Okay, and we want a resource conveyor link there. So let's see if this works. Oh yeah, there we go. The mini stockpile was supplying door panels to this section here. What is it you need, though? You also require alarms as well. So let's add alarms to that. Add 2 alarms to that. So yeah, as you can see, it's now the stockpile's grabbing stuff and then it's being sent over here as required. So, okay, so it needs alarm and it needs that, and it needs servos as well. So let's also tell it to bring in some servos. So yeah, this is actually making it a bit more efficient, isn't it? It's using spare gaps in the import list to maintain this stuff. Problem is, it's a mini stockpile, so how many slots has it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 18 slots? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's add roofs. If I add some roofs to it, that should be good. Sorry. My throat's catching up with me right now. There we go. Right. So that should be importing for this and for this to help keep them stocked. It's still overloaded like hell, so it's got some problems. But oh no, I've reconnected it to the. Oh darn it, I have, haven't I? Oopsie. There we go. Just as well, I am about to go bankrupt, so you know. I mean, look, my money's dropped down really low. I've got 62 unsold cars now. So, yeah, this is a good place to end the series because I'm past the 20 minutes and I'm also about to go bankrupt. Again. Sorry. Oh, right. So, there's no loans available. Can't do anything about it. My expenses were rising. My profit was really seesawing. And it was doing that because I was really struggling with a lot of stuff. So, yeah, because I was not maintaining things, I overdid the production line, I think. Maybe. The production line was really good, but it was too good. I had so many cars, I couldn't sell them. And I was not researching, so I wasn't getting the features. So basically, I unbalanced things in terms of sheer production. And because of that, it has now tipped over into business failure. So that is actually really good. How difficult? About right. Yeah. Okay, developer priorities. I don't know. Larger maps, maybe. Equipment breakdowns? Maybe visual styles. I don't know. Submit that. But yeah. But that, I'm going to call it there. So this has been Production Line, ladies and gents. As I said, currently on early access. And if you like a businessy, managementy, styley thingy, it's actually pretty darn good. And I've gone bankrupt, so there are definitely failure states. So, yeah, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show and this visit to car production hell. Well, it's hell because I made a complete mess of it, but you know. And I'll see you all some other time. So yeah, see you all later. I think I should probably leave a review for this. Yeah, bye-bye.